the key thing for any leader is to not operate in just an echo chamber, right? Where people they're so eager to please you, they hesitate to push against you. And secondly, that all you're doing is hearing your own ideas and that things are great, and everything, right? And that's why this mechanism of writing out memos and debating the memos about a potential thing that you could do. So Amazon calls that the working backwards process. We reverse engineered that in the book. We call it thinking and outcomes, but that helps create the environment of independent thinking and the willingness to actually debate things and not fall in love with one specific idea. And so it helps leaders solve for this problem of basically everybody wanting to be a yes person around them, right? They're so eager to please. And while on an operating basis, like that eagerness to operate, that eagerness to please can be a good thing, when you're actually thinking about, well, what's the next thing could do? What would it be an alternate thing to do? How would we actually fundamentally disrupt or change our business? You need independent thinking, right? And so that can happen both within your team. It can happen by involving external advisors. It can happen by listening to things and listening to people that you fundamentally don't agree with. But what you have to ask yourself is the question, what would have to be true for this person's point of view or proposition to work? Well, what you're doing is you're testing ideas at that point, right? And so what good companies and good leaders do is they fundamentally figure out ways to not operate in an echo chamber. And this approach of creating creative tension by thinking through things much better is really one of the first principles of how Amazon operates and what big bet leadership espouses to.